What's going on, you guys? So here's a guide to fight Helwyr. So for the equipment, you don't have to really have like all that high-end armor, but what you could have is, masterwork full helm like I have, masterwork boots. I still use bandals because it's probably the cheapest thing you could ever get, and plus it's amazing armor. Dragon Rider lance for that distance. This is the fight cave cape, or that area. This is probably the best in slot because it gives like the best strength bonus, but a max cape is just as good because it has that life bonus and that +5 prayer. The illuminated book is just mainly for stats, and plus it has a passive ability when you charge it. I got the luck of the dwarves because it's just for the stats, and plus the luck that it gives is really good. And then you got the masterwork, and the blood fury with Helwyr is really good because pretend if you took a hit, or just this amulet is really good just in general because it has decent stats, and plus it gives you life points when you fight. Cinderbane gloves is also really good because of poisons, and this boss is poisonable. Perks I have on my armor is Relentless 5 and Crackling 4. I got this in one go. And Biting 2. Biting 2 is really good to get that crit chance. I don't have the Noxious components. You can get a better biting, but this is good for like the beginner stage. And for the pants, I got Enhanced Devoted 3. This is really good when you're fighting Helwyr because it procs every so often. And when it does, if you're protecting melee, which is if you're in the beginning like trying this, it's always recommended. That's what I did. Is it'll always hit 1 on you. Like your prayers will be 100%. I also got Scavenging 3. When you kill the wolves in this boss, you'll see what I'm talking about later. You'll get extra components when you kill them. And looting, the only thing I really get from this is fish, rocktail, cavefish. So yeah, these are the ones I have for those. And for the weapon, I have Precise 6 and Genocidal. You can have a different one here, but this is what I have for this, and Aftershock 4. I know you can have Equilibrium 2 with this, but that's too much money that I ain't willing to spend, or I don't even have, honestly. But yeah, I just got the main Aftershock 4. And this really does come in handy because it hits about like 2,000 plus damage, which is really good. I recommend it. For the auras, Vampirism is really good because it also stacks with Soul Split, which is for 92 prayer. But what also is good in Helwyr is Berserker. It gives you heavy bonuses, like it makes you, like for me, it makes me hit 70s or like 7,000s. Like it pushes up the damage a lot. Like you'll get the kill count real quick. Where you get the Vampirism aura is that you would talk to War, and you go to shop, and then you'll get it here under unlocks. You gotta kill bosses really to get Marks of War, so this is mainly where you get it. That and the Berserker aura. And if you want to use your magic, you can use those too. So for the inventory, it's pretty clear cut. You need a shield, because Helwyr does a move that is pretty big. So what you would do, you would equip the shield, and then you would use Resonance. And this skill is really good because it blocks that attack, and it heals you for it. And I also carry a War Master's Potion. You could do it with Overload, you already know. But the good thing about War Master is it lasts for 13 minutes, versus like Overload is for like 6. These are I use Super Restores because they're a lot cheaper than Prayer Potions. I bring the Steel Titan and the scrolls for the special move, and then I bring just a bunch of sharks. With this setup alone, it can last about 30 minutes. If I do everything correctly, it'll last about 30 minutes. People always want to talk about requirements. First off, the requirements for this boss, I would not be in here unless you at least 90 plus. 85 plus if you pushing it. Like, unless you got like a real duo, I wouldn't come in here unless I'm 90. 92 prayer at least. 90 HP at least. Everything here is 90. If you range, I never tried it, but every stat you need 90 plus. Alright, so once you're all geared up and ready, you can head in. Just start it. And then after this, you will put Summon Steel Titan. Wait for it to spawn. Turn your prayers on. I usually put on my bleeds first. Drink your War Masters. Resonance. Like, as soon as he says you will bleed, you would want to put on your shield and then automatically do that. What you can also do here before that third attack is that you can turn on your melee prayer and do devotion. So all that damage after that becomes 1. And then after he spins around like an idiot, you would hit freedom and it'll clear all that bleed. And then of course you can use your Steel Titan for all that damage extra. And you see all this poison mushroom, you would want to avoid that. So as soon as he gets up, heal with the shield, and then keep going. It's a pretty clear-cut boss. And what you can also do, like pretend if you're in a bad spot, you can use Surge. Just to get out of, like, pretend if he was in a bad position with this, and you'll get out. And with Slaughter, once you do it, try to make a move, like pretend if you move back. And then that'll be it. You see right there, Enhanced Devoted had procced, so it automatically hit 1. And you should hit it. I got 159. Take your time with it. You gotta master the boss. Alright, so that's how you do the boss. Basically, every third hit, every 1, 2, 3, special move. 1, 2, 3, special move. The only move you need to worry about is you will bleed. That's the only one you need to worry about. Look at that. While I was making this guy, I got the wand. Look at that. That's crazy. An advanced tactic after this is you can use Barge and it'll instantly push you to him. Like pretend like when you're running from him, you can use Barge and it'll instantly take you to him. It may do a little bit of damage, but if you want to instantly get back into the fight, that's a good move to use. You got to get real comfortable with this. Because he attacks every third hit. 2, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Or let him jump around. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And you can surge away if you want. Like if you're really like in there, you can surge. 1. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. It's the same repetition. Alright, so coming up to the end of this kill, you'll see that even with that same inventory, that it should be about 30 minutes. And this inventory will last you about that. Alright, so let's see. Yep, about 30 minutes left. Look at that. 30 minutes left. So if you follow these instructions, you'll do good in Helwyr. Alright, good luck you guys. And like and subscribe. While making this guy, I also got the orb. Oh my god. Hey, Helwyr loving me tonight. $9 mil, look at that. Look at that, in that same hour, I finally got the missing piece. Got the crest. Look at that. Oh man, Helwyr loving me today. Oh my god. Oh, I finally hit a personal record, 1 minute 25. That's with the Berserker aura on. So, hour, and we're gonna see how much loot we got. Alright, so this is the loot I had got from that 1 hour of Helwyr. 44 million. This is probably the best I've ever had, honestly. So this is the potential you guys can... Well, this is the potential money you can get if you do Helwyr. Alright, I hope this guide helped.